I ran marketing departments in corporate America for 10 years and then ran a digital agency for over another 10 years. So I know the roadmap to online success, and that formula always includes producing content to share your message, from your marketing message to sales and delivery. Hi, I'm Jennifer Neal, and you're listening to the Content Toolbox. I believe the secret to finding and creating raving fans online is through you. In building relationships through stories that share who you really are, create genuine, crazy, raving fans that keep begging you to take their money. And on this podcast, we'll be talking strategies, tactics, tips, and more with myself and other industry experts. So buckle up and start your engines, because it's go time. Hey everybody. Okay, I am coming to you today from Canyon Lake. Those of you watching on video here, you can see the lake back behind me. So Canyon Lake is in Texas, in between Austin and San Antonio. Why am I here? I am here because I got tired of being COVID cooped up, and I manifested that I just needed to go on a trip. So that is what happened. And today I'm going to be talking all about setting goals and then enjoying the journey on the path of realizing that goal. Like most of you guys, with travel bans and everything, I know that we have gotten very, very tired of just being stuck at home. Especially those of us entrepreneurs and everything where we like to travel. And so for me, I was used to getting out and doing things at least every, couple of months at least. And here I am 6 months in and hadn't traveled at all. So I felt like it was absolutely time to make that happen. So I decided that I wanted to plan a trip and go. And it's funny because here I am looking back on it, and I can tell you, it's actually been exactly what I needed. It has been a refresh, a recharge of my soul. It has been something that has reconnected me with other business owners. It's just been like a fun thing along the way. But if I look back, I realized a lot of things have gone wrong on this trip, and it's actually kind of a comedy of errors. So of course, I have to share it, right? That's what we do. So here are some of the things that have happened, starting right from the very beginning. The day that I was traveling out, I hopped in the little line, checked my bag, and I went right into the TSA line because that's what I do. Apparently, not anymore, because in the TSA line, they're like, you don't have a TSA sticker anymore on your boarding pass. And I'm like, what? So back to the counter, and they're like, we have your number, but yeah, it isn't showing the TSA. And I'm like, oh my gosh, guess what? It had been 5 years. My TSA expired during lockdown, and I did not even realize it. That's crazy. So into the norms line I went, and then I have a layover because flying out of Boise, there's never anything that is actually, a direct connection. So I get into my layover and I'm sitting in the lounge and I'm just relaxing, and they're like, oh yeah, your flight's at this time. And I'm like, yep. In my head, I'm like boarding at this time, not leaving at this time, right? And then I realize, just literally in the nick of time, oh no, you're not practiced at this anymore. Get out, because that's the time that the plane is actually leaving and your butt needs to be on there 15 minutes beforehand. So there's me running through the airport to catch my connecting gate, and I made it, but I'm pretty sure I was the last person to board the plane, So that's that. And then I get here, I have a rental car so that I can go run around and do all the things. And I go to get my rental car, and the one that they hand me, or that they assigned to me, is filthy. Like, it had stuff just spilled all over the inside, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of feel like this is not really going to work for me. So I need to change this out. So they did change. So I ended up having to call and got a new vehicle, which by that point I'm frazzled and I checked it out enough. So I thought. So then I went and was staying with a good friend of mine and parked over at that place and left the car. And 2 days later, went out to go grab the car, and there was a big, gigantic crack all through the windshield, all over the passenger side, like the entire side of the windshield. My guess is there was a chip in the windshield that just let go once the weather kind of hit. So yeah, big crack all through the windshield. So now I'm gonna have to pay for that repair, which is gonna be awesome. And so I called them and they're like, yeah, just keep it, no problem. So drive out to go see some other friends. Like, it's been really awesome. Now I'm about a week and a half in, and I decided to grab some solo time. So came up here to lovely Canyon Lake, booked myself a little place to stay and hide out and work and record and all the good things. And I'm driving over here, which is like an hour drive, all through like backwoods and everything. And that drive, what happens is the tire pressure warning comes on the car. Uh-oh. So I stop and fill it up with air. It's not holding. It's losing air every day. So I took it to a tire shop and they're like, yeah, it looks like there's something on the, like a little wire on the wall of the tire, but unfortunately you can't really repair that. So I'm like, okay. So every day I'm going to the gas station to go fill up the air in the tire to keep it at enough pressure, hoping that it just holds on long enough to make this all work. And on top of it all, because of the coin shortage in the nation, trying to get quarters to pay the air machine has been also a challenge. So it's kind of funny. And it's like, I was thinking about it. If I wanted to look at this from a negative perspective, I totally could just be like, this is the worst trip ever. Everything has gone wrong. Wow, the sky is falling. Like, but it's that mindset thing. I'm so thrilled to have said, I need to go travel. I need to get out there and do something. And I booked it and I made it happen. And here I am. And it's like, it's awesome. It's really awesome. I'm having a great time. It's seriously been like a great recharge for my soul. Just to kind of get out and connect with other people and to connect with myself and just kind of like removing myself from all of that, the pressure, you know, the pressure and all the social media noise and everything from like everything that's been happening with all of the worldwide pandemic. And just to kind of release from that has been amazing and just absolutely what I needed, which is why the path, even though it's been rocky, has still been enjoyable. And I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk about that because it's something that really relates to business. And, you know, we have rocky paths and it's really, really easy to just get to the place where it's like, this sucks, nothing's going right, I can't do this, and just kind of get into that negative mindset. But if you turn around and look where you were and look where you are and look at the path, look at the journey that you're on and find appreciation for that it's like everything's just gonna go right. Because the key is like everything that you're deciding is up here, right? And just think about it, without any things going wrong, you wouldn't have anything to talk about. I would not have a podcast episode for today if all of these things had gone right. So like it's important to just focus on, I think, maintaining your positive mindset all the way through and to really look at setting goals and then still going to achieve them no matter what is actually happening, because it's all about that journey, right? So I just really wanted to share this message and let you guys know, like, don't give up. And if there's something that you want, go after it. Set a goal. And then don't let the little bumps in the road along the way distract you or stop you from reaching your goal and enjoying the goal. Because that's what this whole thing is all about. And I don't care if it's personally or business or what, but let's get out there and Go for a walk, clear your head. Even if you aren't traveling, just reconnect with you and find some time, find some space, reconnect with nature. Just enjoy the everyday and enjoy setting those goals and realizing those goals. And it's a super important thing to do. And it keeps you going both personally and in business. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go walk across that dam and go do a little bit of exercise before I kick off the rest of the day. All right, catch you guys soon. Whoop. Okay, we can cut that.